Good evening. This is Akashvani Kohima. I'm Jonas Yantan with Evening News. The headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi distributes over 70,000 appointment letters at Rozgar Mela. Says employment opportunities growing in both private and public sectors. Rozgar Mela for Northeast region held at Dimapur. Union Minister of State Pratima Bhoumik hands over appointment letters to 57 routes. Centre to provide more than 8,000 crore rupees to states to effectively deal with situation of floods. And Nagaland Directorate of School Education felicitates meritorious students of HSLC and HSSLC results. Now the news in detail. Prime Minister Narendra Modi today distributed about 70,000 appointment letters to newly inducted recruits under Rozgar Mela through video conferencing. Addressing the new appointees, Modi said, "Today India is a more stable, more secure and stronger country than it was a decade ago." He said India is known for its political stability, resolute government and progressive reforms. Prime Minister said, "Today the entire world is eager to partner with India in its growth journey." He highlighted that India is taking its economy to new heights. Modi explained that foreign investments made in the country give rise to production, expansion and setup of new industries and boost exports. Prime Minister said these Rozgar Melas have become the new identity of the NDA and BJP government. He expressed happiness that a BJP-ruled state governments are also continuously organizing such Rozgar Melas. He said today the private and public sectors are witnessing a rise in employment opportunities. Modi said the confidence of youth is boosted with the support of Startup India and Stand Up India. He said this is a crucial period for those stepping into governmental roles. Prime Minister expressed confidence that the new recruits will carry the goal of making India into a developed country in the next 25 years. He said this employment campaign going on in the country is a proof of transparency and good governance. The sixth tranche of the Rozgar Mela for Northeast region was held today at Imli Yanga Memorial Centre, Dimapur, with Minister of State for Social Justice and Empowerment Pratima Bhoumik as the chief guest. During the program, 57 recruits from the Northeast region were handed appointment letters. They were among the nearly 70,000 recruits who received their appointment letters today from Prime Minister Narendra Modi. In her speech, Bhoumik said the recruits who are given appointment letters will work together to take India to greater heights. She said that in the past 9 years, many developments were even in the Northeast region under the Prime Minister. She said airports and railways are being constructed throughout the Northeast, which has helped the region significantly. The program was organized by the Department of Financial Service, Ministry of Finance. Home Minister Amit Shah has announced that central government will provide more than 8,000 crore rupees to states to effectively deal with the situation of floods in urban areas, strengthening of fire brigade service and landslide mitigation. Shah today chaired a meeting with ministers of disaster management of states and union territories in New Delhi. The Home Minister said 5,000 crore rupees will be provided to states to expand and modernize fire services and 2,500 crore rupees to reduce the risk of urban flooding in the 7 most populous metros, including Mumbai, Chennai, Kolkata, Bengaluru, Hyderabad, Ahmedabad and Pune. He added that 825 crore rupees will be provided to 17 states and union territories for landslide mitigation. The day-long meeting was attended by Union Home Secretary Ajay Bhalla along with senior officials of the Ministry of Home Affairs, National Disaster Management Authority and National Disaster Response Force. The Directorate of School Education Nagaland today felicitated meritorious students of the recently declared HSLC and HSSLC results in a grand program held at the Directorate office in Kohima. Commissioner and Secretary of School Education and SCERT Kevileno Angami congratulated the students and the teachers of the schools which secured 100% pass result and the students who secured distinction in different subjects. She said government schools have done well because of the teamwork of students, teachers and parents. She said that despite various challenges, government schools have been able to produce students who have excelled in various fields. Gavilano encouraged the students to work harder and to assert themselves to carry forward to the next level with confidence. She encouraged the teachers and institutes to work harder to replicate such success stories again. The Nagaland Government School Students Meritorious Award was given to 3 best performing students of government high schools and government higher secondary schools, namely Rahul Roy of Rozgar GHSS Kohima, Monica of GHS Kulazu Pasa, and Aren Chetla of GHS Kar. The award was also given to 3 HSSLC arts toppers, Wadi Sangla of Mayang Nokcha GHSS Mukokchung, who secured top 5, Kilen Kala of GHSS Tuli, who secured top 9, and Kikok Wanmle of GHSS Jaluke, who secured top 10. Certificates of merit were presented to 29 government high schools and 3 government higher secondary schools that secured 100% pass percentage. For the year 2023, the top 3 HSLC and HSSLC performing government school students received certificates of merit and cash awards. This news comes to you from Akashvani, Kohima. You can also listen to this news bulletin on News On Air app and YouTube channel AIR News Kohima. Deputy Governor of Reserve Bank of India, RBI, Dr. Michael Debabrata Batra and his team today called on Nagaland Chief Minister Rio. Rio, in a tweet, said financial institutions play a pivotal role in the growth of economy. Rio said that with the inauguration of RBI branch office in Kohima, the state will greatly benefit from its operational facilities. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has lauded the rich organic products of Nagaland. Responding to the tweet of Rajya Sabha MP S. Pangnon Konyak, Modi said, Nagaland's rich organic produce is truly a delight and also a testament to the harmony between nature and culture. Longleng Deputy Commissioner Taramraj in a travel advisory informed the rock slide has affected traffic movement about 2 kilometers from Changdongya towards Longleng along National Highway 702. In order to clear the obstructing soil and rock debris, the DC has announced suspension of all forms of vehicular and public movement along the affected stretch with effect from today till further order. Longleng observed World Day Against Child Labour under the theme Week of Action Against Child Labour. In observing the day, a program was held at Educational Block Resource Centre Hall, Longleng, yesterday. Speaking at the program, SDO Civil Longleng, Trongtipa Sanctum encouraged the gathering to be responsible for spreading awareness at a grassroots level about child labour. He said parents should be responsible and capable of looking after their children. He also spoke about the upliftment of girl children under Beti Bachao, Beti Bathao, BPPP. He said Longleng district has a good report on BPPP and there is also an increase in the sex ratio of female and most importantly, drastic improvement in the field of education. P. Buam Pom from One Stop Center, OSC, encouraged the women to inform those women in need of the services provided at OSC Longleng. She urged every woman to bravely voice against any form of violence. President Pomla Huichem Mano Pom encouraged the womenfolk not to send their children to other places on false promises of education. She requested every individual to take up the responsibility to educate the people against child labour. Indian Meteorological Department in its weather forecast said thunderstorm with lightning and heavy rain is very likely at isolated places in Nagaland today and tomorrow. Meanwhile, according to weather report, state capital Kohima today recorded a maximum temperature of 23 degrees Celsius and a minimum of 17.5 degrees Celsius with a relative humidity of 84%. A rainfall of 0.4 mm was recorded with dew point of 19.1. And now to end the news, here are the main points again. Prime Minister Narendra Modi distributes over 70,000 appointment letters at Rozgar Mela, says employment opportunities growing in both private and public sectors. Rozgar Mela for Northeast Region held at Dimapur. Union Minister of State Pratima Bhoumik hands over appointment letters to 57 recruits. Centre to provide more than 8,000 crore rupees to states to effectively deal with situation of floods. And Nagaland Directorate of School Education felicitates meritorious students of HSLC and HSSLC results. That is all we have in this evening news bulletin. Good night.